carry God along. Put in the God factor in your self-development journey.
You say it's hard to tell just what I'm thinking. You think it's hard.
Hi Royals, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your Queen PC Unique, and if it's your first time joining me on this real platform, please do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. And if it's not your first time, welcome back, Your Majesty. It's so great to have you here. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about self-development via God's perspective. Okay. Self-development is a process whereby one is trying to become a better version of himself or herself in any aspect of his or her life. Some people talk of self-development, steps you need to take to become a better person in your 20s and all that. But there's another aspect of self-development that I really like us to discuss about, and that is the God's perspective aspect. Self-development sometimes can be a tough journey to embark on, especially if you're coming from a very bad part of life. For instance, you had severe addictions, you were so bad to the extent that people try to avoid you because of how bad you are, and now you are on a journey of becoming a better version of yourself. And you are watching videos, they are telling you be more disciplined, be more calculative, be more this, be more that, and no one is telling you be more focused on God. No one is telling you to put in the God factor in your self-development journey. The fact is, yes, man can try, but God is the one that breeds perfection. So you can try. That is why you see situations where some people are doing everything by their power. Some people are trying their whole best with their energy, with their strength to overcome addiction, to overcome different kinds of vices, and they can't. And we've also seen testimonies where people are like, okay, I told God, help me with this addiction, and he came through. That is because God is interested in you becoming a better version of yourself. Number one thing I would like us to discuss about when it comes to self-development via God's perspective is seeing yourself the way God sees you. Some of us, maybe due to life experiences, the kind of background we grew up in, and the kind of friends we tend to mingle with, or we mingled with while growing up, some of these things had affected or caused a shift in our mindset. Some people didn't have the beautiful childhood growing up. Some of them had abusive parents telling them you can never be anything good in this life, you can never be this, you can never be that. And they grew up with that mentality that, oh, I'm always not good enough. That low self-esteem had already hit them because of what their childhood was like. Later on, they realized that, oh, okay, actually, I can be better. I can be better than what I am now. And they try to work on it, but it's not working. Because there's always this flashback, there's always a traumatizing moment when they remember, oh, I'm not good enough. Any little mistake, they have already started condemning themselves, because all their life they've known condemnation. But the truth is that God is interested in you being a better version, which is why he desires you to prosper. If you prosper, it's also a good thing for the kingdom. For you to involve God in your self-development, you need to see yourself as God sees you. Seeing yourself as God sees you starts with how you see God. Some people don't see God as anything. They just see God as one being up there that controls the world. But they don't see God in a personal level. They don't see God as someone that can actually do something magnificent in their life. The truth is that God is interested in every aspect of our lives: our mental health, our financial aspect, our relationships, our self-development, our growth, everything that we desire. God is so much interested in us. For instance, you're trying to build yourself in terms of wisdom, intellect, and all that. If you don't see God as someone that is the all-wise, the all-knowing, the God that created everything and knows everything, it will be hard for you to call on him to help you in that aspect. Yes, there's this natural wisdom that God had put in you, but there's a greater level of wisdom that you need to be able to tackle certain life challenges and all that. So that's where you need God. If you cannot see the great God as great, it will be difficult for you to see yourself as great. You see yourself as just there. He has placed us as royalties. Do you get that? When you see God as that big factor, it will be very easy for you to now reflect it in your life, because he has already said it. Oh, he made us in his own image. So if he's big and he made us in his image, that means I'm big as well. So self-development is broad. It's not just about being disciplined or being this or being that or being that. You have to carry God along. Carry God along. He will make it smooth. How do you do that? He would make it smooth for you. So carry God along. That will be all for today. Till my next video, guys. Stay as the royalty that you are. I love you all.